Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine, dandy. Get rid of the usual text, which is this and that, and say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're here for our next major game, a long one as well, because of course it is. We're doing Metal Gear Peace Walker, so it's not as bad as Metal Gear 4. We're gonna have more gameplay than 4. I'll give you that. But story-wise, the quality will not dip. It's still the same.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah, I'll give Metal Gear that. They're very consistent. Except Survive. That game exists. We don't talk about it. Right. I'll just go over here. There we are. Right. So yeah, I'm using the Metal Gear collection because what better way to play all the games in one package? Thank God. But this package here, they basically re-released the Metal Gear HD collection just in the bigger bundle package. But you can get this on the 360, but you only get these 3 games because licensing, fun. It's an option. So yeah, here's Peace Walker. Right, let's read the blurb a little bit. It's 1974, the Peace Walker incident. The era is the 1970s. Big Boss has stationed his army without a nation in Colombia, South America, where he is approached by visitors from Costa Rica, a nation without a military. In the wake of the Cuban Missile Crisis, Latin America became key to maintaining the power balance between East and West. But now, a mysterious armed force threatened to disrupt this balance. To preserve peace and neutrality in Costa Rica, the Soldiers Without Borders move into action. In time, they would come to be known as the founders of Outer Haven. Or Heaven, whatever. Yeah, there's your premise right there.
Okay.
So, timeline-wise, this takes place after the game of Metal Gear 3, so we're still playing as Big Boss, pretty much. So, if you're expecting anything more with our Solid Snake, nah, that's it. We're sticking with Big Boss for now.
But Big Boss is the same.
Same character. I mean, yeah, same character pretty much, essentially. Big Boss was the original Snake, so you gotta give him that.
Yeah.
We go right in. Now, I've only played this game once, so forgive me if I'm a bit rusty on certain elements.
You need to hide in boxes. That's how you win.
Boxes still exist. Just give it a minute to boot on the PS3 and everything. Here we go. There's certain elements in the UI you can tell this was on the PSP in mind. Like, the UI is a bit bigger than it should be.
Are you telling me that people are ever seeing small stuff on the PSP? I can't imagine that.
I'm really glad that this game is canonical, because there was a different a handheld game for Metal Gear that wasn't canonical because Kojima didn't really write it, so apparently it doesn't count. This one does count though. He did make this one.
That's fair. I mean, if somebody just, writes something into your story technically, and especially if it then goes like, yeah, well, that doesn't happen. My story.
Right. One element here, it's pointless now, really. But if you happen to have a PSP, or Vita, I'm not sure, that there was this gimmick that the PS3 offered, which was the transferring system, which is basically you play a little bit on the console version, you could transfer that data to the handheld version of the game, and usually it comes bundled with the handheld version for free. So that's always nice. You can continue playing the game on the go, then transfer it back to your main console.
That's a nice quality of life.
Yeah, it's a really nice system. Oh, no, that goes back to the menu. Right. Let me just check the extras. I'm not sure if this is spoilers for us or not. I'm sure the save file is still here since the first time. Yep. There's just some small differences. Pretty sure this is the... Oh, yes. Full screen, please. We can do that. There we go.
Guessing the PSP doesn't have the same resolution, right?
Probably not. This is the HD version. I'm assuming the screen size was like that because only recently did I get a better TV screen, which, all monitors are different.
Yeah.
That would have been annoying having those borders there the whole time. Alright, let's just go ahead and make a new game. Screw the old save. Let's see. Ooh, player name. Okay. Yes, this game has online mechanics as well, in case you're curious. So, you know, that's a thing. Let's see. And, that's like a goddamn phone. There we go. Put that in. Good enough for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, still amazes me that people were really fast doing that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now, now that nobody probably can do that anymore.
Now, if you're wondering what
Still lost in time.
Yeah. If you're wondering what that says right down there, Monster Hunter, yes, there is a Monster Hunter tie-in to this game for some reason. I'm not sure why, but there happens to be. It's a bit random, but whatever. Yeah, if you have a particular preference for your gameplay style, you can do that here. It's just random.
Okay.
You got a style for Monster Hunter. Hey, Pavlov. Right.
Love.
What was the? I need to remember which ones for my familiar Metal Gear actions.
I mean, you're the sneaky guy, so. Is this Hunter?
Hunter's for Monster Hunter, so I don't
Oh,
want that.
okay.
Right, judging by the action type, I think it's more like how the PSP was handled, considering how you see the D-pad's acting as the shift camera, because it didn't have a second analog stick on the PSP, so.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go with shooter type. That's fine. That's fine. You can dedicate that if you want to. Yep, I think that's all good. Oh, that's good. No saves there. Neat. I'll just leave that be. 2017 though, man. And that playtime, we're gonna be here for a bit.
I mean, 10 streams, not that bad.
We needed to do a long one anyway.
Yeah.
There we go.
All that 1 hour streams, what is that?
Never liked how the PS3 does the whole save system that pops up its own UI just to interfere with the save thing. Yeah, it's somewhat recapping 3 a little bit here.
Okay. It's good because I never played it or watched it.
It's kind of important, but it captures it here. Yeah, this is recapping 3, so I guess you won't miss out too much. Basically, governments are bullshit and the philosophers exist. And this is all like before the Lale Lule Lo, Patriots and all that. Just before, so. Yeah, they really want to make sure you didn't forget.
So that's how Snake became Big Boss then, right?
He killed the boss, and he earned the title of Big Boss. Though right now, he is rejecting that title. Considering, you know, he killed the boss, which was his mentor.
Okay, conflicting.
Yeah, pretty much, this game is just Snake really accepting the events, pretty much. Coming to terms with it.
Let me guess, he's going to be grumpy about things.
You mean he wasn't? Oh, I know that name. Both of them, actually. Can't have a snake without smokes. Damn this rain. So, naturally, Snake wanted to do more of his own thing after certain events, because fuck the military.
Yeah. So, created Soldiers Without Borders, which sounds kind of nice, but it's a bit misleading.
It's basically a military group that'll work for anyone, anywhere. Doesn't matter like where they're from or, you know, background or anything. As long as they pay, they'll do it. It's a job, he'll do.
Yeah.
Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can still do this. Yep, it's still there. Right, who's next? Come on, I want more. I want more. Yep,
Look
fine.
alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us!
Yay!
Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your targets. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now, when I give you an order, look
This
in
is
that
the only time the
direction.
game gives us a proper tutorial, by the way. Like, no in the other games do they do this.
Look down. Good.
Sir, yes, sir.
You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
I just like the fact that he is really screaming out, use the action button.
Yeah.
Next, we'll check your left and right.
It's better than the jankily edited lines of saying the triangle button, you know, that type of thing.
Look left.
Because, you know, multi-console crap.
Yeah.
You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay.
Such a realistic game.
You can change the controls anytime in options. Go
Sir,
with the method that works
what's
best
my
for you.
options? What is that?
Next, I'll explain how to change stances.
I'll give you your
Just
option.
stand
Be
there
quiet
like
now.
an idiot in front of an enemy. You might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down.
Okay.
To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching.
It's so weird having a proper
Either
tutorial.
stance. Hold the crouch
None of the
button
games will
and
give you
keep
this.
it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down.
Wait, what?
I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. We can still crouch walk, thank God, but we can't crawl. They took it away. It's so weird.
Why?
I don't know.
How, I'm able to crawl.
Use the left stick to move
After
It's the
experience,
first thing we learn as humans.
tilt
it's like after experiencing 4 and how they handled the crawl system, which was fantastic, by the way. The slow crawl was brilliant.
making you easier
They took it
to
away
stop.
here.
Be careful.
I mean, I'll take the crouch walk. I mean, I'm happy with that. I mean, this is powerful enough as it is. Like, this is quite speedy as well for, you know...
Yeah.
Now we have rolling.
I just did
Rolling
it.
is useful for knocking down enemies in your way and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button
Yes, sir.
while running. Don't forget it.
I mean, damn, he's motivating for sure. Yeah. Oh, damn it, phased right through. Yeah. Come on.
That's it. Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need
I was gonna say,
an
like,
effective attack
I would most
strategy.
likely have a weapon the
One
majority of the time.
strike and the enemy won't know what hit him.
But ammo, yeah, that's gonna happen.
Strike an enemy. Press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Oh, he's coming in for a pounding. Come on then.
Oh, look at him, he's scared. Doesn't want to hit the boss.
Impressive, boss. Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod.
Ooh.
Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them
Oh,
with
this is
1.5
new, I think.
volts.
Well, I didn't really use the stun knife in the previous game, so
To use the stun rod, press the aim button.
it's just the
to
fear of
ready it,
accidentally
then
stabbing
press the
someone with
attack
with
button.
its electric
You'll be glad
capabilities.
to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session.
You know,
When you
no
fire
kill run.
attacks, make him believe
Yeah.
it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go.
In the rain, no less. Oh. And we're in the 1970s? Like, this is gonna be raw electrical attack.
Yeah.
Impressive, boss. Now we'll move on to seek CQC.
Poor guy.
CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging
CQC.
an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be
Oh, I do
different
know
from
them.
what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing
It's
your
like
opponent.
perfectly scripted tutorial that is completely
Position yourself
believable.
near your opponent.
Even
Yeah.
with
Press the
weird
attack button
oddities.
while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Oh jeez, I already get it. There you go. As soon as you see that prompt,
Okay,
you'll be
Martin,
ready.
that is on the ground.
Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands.
Oh, language.
What you do
Come
from
on.
there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin.
Yeah, if you're worried about snapping the person's neck, you just hold them. Which, you know, that was a thing I could do previously, or cut the throats open. I just didn't do it.
I'm ready, boss.
This is the go to sleep tactic.
Fine work, boss.
Come on,
Now
pass out.
throw your opponent after
I didn't
restraining
finish.
him. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
This poor guy, this is the same guy as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Start talking.
Wait, you can
That is
interrogate him with a
incorrect,
knife.
boss.
Fine. Yeah. Throw it pretty good.
Fine work, boss. Now we will try CQC.
I think you can use that. Yeah, I think you can use that to attack one of the other opponents near you. So you just throw someone up to the next opponent.
First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then,
This is
tilt
new,
the
though.
left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into
That's
them.
what
On
you
my
just said a
command,
minute ago.
Restrain and then throw your opponent. Go.
I was already thinking 5 steps ahead of you. Alright. I'll just grab you and... Yeah! Perfect.
Fantastic.
You found
Again.
two victims of your training.
Go.
I do like that you see in the background that, you know, the other guys are doing the same training. So, you know,
Yeah.
this is the standard issue stuff. Here. Yeah.
Fine work, boss.
And my
Alright.
camera left and
Why
right's
don't we do
reversed. I
something
gotta fix that.
special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies,
I've been holding
you'll
back,
have to
haven't
take them
noticed.
on one after the other. To do it, simply press the
This
attack
is the
button
new
again
mechanic. I
while
really
throwing
love
the
this because
current
it's
enemy.
too
Just
exploitative.
be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
So we got the consecutive CQC, so we can take down as many as we want. So next, another one, and there's no limit on that, by the way. If you're surrounded with 7, you can take down 7 in a row.
Again.
Okay, you
Go.
just out Batman then.
Yep, this is like, how do we make this more broken, like as a Batman style? Yeah, not a free button will do it. There's no like cooldown or anything. You just do it.
Fine work.
Way
boss.
too easy to do this.
And stop.
Oh,
That's it for today. Thank you, boss.
I wanted to do more. Oh, these poor men.
Snake.
I think we got everything memorized for that tutorial.
Got it memorized?
Raiden, I mean, Lee, I mean, oh no.
What's going on, Kaz?
Now we're in a motion comic.
We've got guests.
Ah, the medic's here.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Oh, sorry, Big Boss.
What?
Listen up. For us, there
But in revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
I love
Idiot.
the start of this.
Not the most professional home base. I guess they're on a budget.
Yes, I still have tea or coffee.
Thank you.
It's Steve Bloom again. He's everywhere. Just like Noel North.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
What do you say, Grunt?
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
Peace, eh? Alright.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
But an army for hire, on the other hand. They didn't specify that.
I think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua. No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where'd they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S. And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I don't know.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe.
Snake, the lie's not gonna work.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this.
An oil rig?
Forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
Chopper for
It sounds
transport would be
suspicious.
nice, too.
I'll see what I can do.
It's unlegitimate.
You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right? Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state. No, we've only left our countries behind. Please, you must help us. If your suspicions are true, force isn't going to do any good. You'll have to find a political solution. The government's hands are tied.
Politics are lame.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know. No, I'm not here on their behalf. So, what are you doing here? For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega. Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name, too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace.
Huh, what a world.
Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in la Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
She swore Fauna.
Oh,
Her mother died when she was
No.
nope.
She
Zoom it out, zoom it out, zoom it out.
She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid. We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Ah, shit, they figured out my name. Yeah, if you've forgotten how the cutscenes are like in Metal Gear, we're back at it again.
I do really like the start of the
style.
The art of it, like the style.
It's following how the art style looks in most of the cover art for Metal Gear, so it makes sense. Alright, here we are.
Here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you
1
landed.
second.
That makes one giant leap for us.
Let's see. Here we are. There we go, normal. Who the hell will have that inverse? And
I'm sending this from the offshore
much
plant,
better.
our mother base. The signal is unidirectional.
Seriously, my left and right, I somewhat can understand like up and down because of flying controls.
Yeah.
But left and right.
Ugh.
Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to
I guess
adjust
it's just in
your
case you
gear.
happen to skip it. Items, we've got ration, binoculars. We only got a certain amount of things to hold, by the way, which is an interesting gimmick. We'll make it work.
There's no one around. Why not try some
Just,
shooting
I can
practice?
put people to sleep passively.
Select a target and
I should probably gonna equip that.
press the directional buttons while
Some
holding
grenades.
the R2
Yeah,
button
most of the
to
stuff I'm
switch
gonna get rid
weapons.
of later on.
Ready your weapon with the
That's
L1
fair.
button. Then press the R1 button to fire.
Okay. Very familiar. Just see the other stuff. You can change them on the fly, that's all good. Aim assist. Turn that shit off. Details,
Hardcore
communication.
player.
And your map. It's probably going to be this for a while.
How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a coconut.
I only got 16 shots.
Select
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm going to waste
16.
ammo, I'll use it here.
holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu.
Okay. Yeah.
The M16's a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire.
I'll never use it.
The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun
Alright.
can put enemies
I think
to
this is
sleep.
just a tutorial, just in case you need to
Yeah.
check things.
The more effective it is.
Not gonna bother.
Tranquilizer
Oh,
rounds are hard
yeah,
to come
right.
by.
I instinctually think, okay, I'm just gonna crawl under this. I can't crawl under it.
No, you can't.
All I can do, I'm moving the left analog stick right now. This is the camera that it's affecting right now. Stupid. Go this way, I guess.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate.
The
Grenades
excessive door.
explode, you throw them, Snake.
There's
You
no
lean
other
on
way
one
to go
button
through the
ready
door.
throwing
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah.
Once you've readied the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When using
Wow,
throwing
most excessive way to kick down a door.
longer to
I
throw the
honestly,
trigger. You won't throw the weapon until you let go.
actually not sure how effective it actually would be like against a door like this, which is
Standard-
mostly holes.
Yeah, a standard door, it would probably work, but a fence
Gotta
gate,
thank you
no.
for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
The boss or Paz? Can't just say for her. Yeah, just in case you happen to have skipped the cutscene. I still want my smoke, damn it.
Are they
I
still
mean,
here?
you blew up the door.
Come on,
This
Snake.
has to be
This will
enough
good for
gameplay.
us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't
Our
need a
military
place
base
to
is
stay,
pretty
guys.
smart, really. You're outside of,
We're
country
nomads.
borders and territories,
We
pretty
always
much.
will be.
What?
No
You'd
political
rather keep
BS from that.
wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
This damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
We already had coffee, Snake. And get us some more. Ooh. I want one of those.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well.
Scar, you can probably get one for when you're gone.
So I quit. I've not had much
This is pretty advanced in the... We're still in the 70s, right?
It is, yeah.
Big boss. That's just a code name the CIA made up. Then perhaps I should call you John.
Too personal.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center? Well then, allow me to get straight to the point.
Be annoying if she dry herself off earlier, then thrown back outside just to dry off again.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land.
When you think about it, this is a pretty critical piece of land, considering what it does.
Yeah.
America would lose
You don't think
its
about how
beyond.
important like a connecting piece of land is until you think about the political power it could have.
Shipping lanes and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from
This
which
is like
all
a
of
core
Latin
central
America
part of the
will be
world.
well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state. You think America's just gonna let that happen? Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country. You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story.
Well, it didn't work.
No. I had
Yeah.
good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to.
We don't have a Sony Walkman on our hands, do you?
They heard something they shouldn't have.
I don't recognize
Oh no, it
what
is a
this
Sony. Oh yeah, right, we're on Sony. That's a license we're allowed.
She says her friend.
I wonder if they blur that on the Xbox version.
What's that?
Maybe just Sony just
Portable
No, look,
so
they would
spot on.
they would edit that out.
its kind.
I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys.
Buy yours now.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The phoenix bird. Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So?
I heard a horse.
Now it gets interesting.
I think we're getting crossing radio feeds.
The snake's too vicious. It's all many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Paz. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
But she's dead.
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty
But,
to
but
me?
she's dead.
Your country or your
How's she alive?
your mission or your beliefs? I am loyal.
Is this the same boss from Metal Gear 4?
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side,
Right.
and that you killed
I was trying to think as to who you're mixing it with.
thus
I'm assuming you're thinking of Big Mama then.
Big Mama, yeah.
No, that was a different person.
Okay.
Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Well, now you made it personal in introducing the boss.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Hey, good luck with that. That's not gonna melt as fast as you think.
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
Right, we have a motive. Figure out what the hell the boss is doing. That's our main goal, really. She's supposed to be dead. We shot her and everything.
Should have gone for the head.
I think we did. Oh, that she's
Yeah,
very stubborn.
Okay.
There they
I
are.
mean,
CIA
like
alert.
for Said.
Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
This is stealth operation. God damn it, Snake. I only know one way to do things stealthily. With tranquilizer darts.
This is a sneaking
Leave
mission.
no witnesses.
Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it
Yeah.
takes to stay out of sight. Your gun
Fine.
is a last resort. It could just
You
as
see on
easily
the
kill you
minimap on the
as
top
save you.
right, it indicates how much sound we're making. If we move faster...
Okay.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass.
Thanks, Master Miller.
Sources. Pay attention to your surroundings. Keep your eye on what's left of your
It's one
life
step
gauge
behind,
on the
damn
left
it.
of the screen. To the right of that, you'll see
This
your
game also
sight
implements
gauge.
the camouflage system of the previous 3 and 4, as you can see in the percentile meter on the right. We can change our outfits whenever we want to, I think.
Ah, okay, okay.
But most of the time, you're going to be in green environments anyway.
I mean, you're in the jungle, so.
Yeah, naturally, if you're moving, it's not good. You still tap on enemies to get their stuff. Always do this.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Yeah, your inventory is very limited. You can only hold so much. That
I
looks...
think that's actually one of the things that changed for Mass Effect 1.
Yeah.
The limit was 100 before, right? Or did I misremember this?
No, they definitely increased them. I remember reading something about that.
Okay, because that was like, when I came to Novaria, it's like, wait a second. Normally my inventory is like 5 times full right now.
Yeah,
Why
it
is
should
it
be
not?
warning you
And
to
then,
convert things. Yeah, I'm glad they increased that limit, because goddamn it was annoying.
yeah.
You couldn't just like mass convert the duplicate items into Omnigel. That's ugh.
Yeah, but you can't, at least I didn't figure it out, like, I still couldn't do that. I just sold them until I had enough money that it couldn't get any higher.
Yep, getting that cap is not hard.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is
Thank you, Mr.
tight.
Kojima.
Stay sharp.
Continue making good games. Right. So we're in an environment that's not exactly beneficial for our outfit. Green plus grey doesn't really match. Let me see. No. I don't think you can change your outfit in this game. I mean, it's not terrible, really. You just gotta know which environment you're going to and prep yourself better. It's mission-based, so, you know, it's not free roam as you think it is. Once I played smartly, it'll be fine. Back it up, back it up! I mean, I got Dark's Despair. If you do notice, though, on the thing, there's a meter on the side. Yeah, we have durability on tranquilizer, suppressors. So, you know, don't fire blindly or else it's not gonna work. There we go.
Yeah, no.
I can still snipe.
Aim more closely.
No, I can still snipe. I'm good. Watch, I'll get this guy. Bingo. Still good. I still got it.
That's actually impressive considering how big the crosshair is.
Yep. Still got it. I'm good with the gun, just when it works.
What's it because of explosives?
I mean, yeah, you know, it's just when I'm given a sniper, I try my best, and it works. Most of the time. There you go. And job done. That's pretty much the mission done. They're very short, easy to consume, you know, digestible. So yeah, this is pretty friendly for players' sake.
Yes, sir, we broke him. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged.
The hell is that?
Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Freeze! Oh, right, QTs. They exist just to keep your attention, pretty much. You think you could just put down the controller and rest?
And stylized cutscenes, that's new.
Where's it headed? What is it?
Your suit! In the mountains!
What's up there?
Need to reflex to toss him. We got drones. Great.
In the 70s?
I know. Like, the technology is surprisingly advanced in the 70s. What's all this? Key cards?
Oh, okay.
And now it's singing. Okay. I don't know what drugs Kojima was on for this one. Why is it singing?
Probably the same as for everyone. Every game that he made.
I mean, yeah.
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me? It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Wait.
I think we've got nukes.
Nukes.
Oh God.
They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy mother of God.
We're still in the Cold War, by the way.
Yeah.
So, you know, judging by the title of the game, really, we're trying to maintain the peace of the world before it goes to shit.
Noble goal. Let's see how it works out.
Yay, +7.
Is there a reason for not killing people?
I mean, you know, you get benefits for not doing it. You're doing it the passive way. You're trying to do things stealthily, so better to let them not know about it.
Plus, it's called Peace Walker, so
How's that map,
Yeah.
Snake?
Maintain
You
peace.
can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons.
Oh, the political feedback on us alone.
We'll be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it,
Latin America's too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test, showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as
Yeah,
long as you're
Get
with
what you
us,
paid for.
we'll make it happen. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even
Mother
better than
haven?
before.
Nah.
We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Alright. I guess we're just heading back to base now. Maybe. I don't know. It's a bit odd made for now until we can actually determine what we're doing. Alright. It's home. It'll do. Right. So, let's see what we can do. I gotta remember stuff as well. Let's make the save first before we do anything else. That's the smart thing to do. Okay, it doesn't pop up the UI, thank God. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
They fixed that.
So yeah, it's versus mode, research and development, because of course it's an R&D. Yes please, just a quick reminder, wouldn't hurt. So yeah, most of your equipment and such aren't going to be found on the field anymore. You have to go and develop it and purchase it. So, you know, fun. It's not too bad, like, you only need to research what you want to do. So, let's see, we do not have any GMP though. I don't think I can even research this. No, it's gotta be a level 2. So you gotta develop the team to build certain stuff and such. You need to recruit people just to do this stuff.
Okay.
We can't really make anything right now since we don't have people. So we'll get to work on that later. So we'll just go straight into the next mission. We got no one signed up for the job, so gotta do this shit ourselves for now.
XCOM was better funded.
Yeah, it was. Well, to be fair, you had an entire military backing it, so...
Yeah, but that actually, like, because I always had canon that nobody really believed in the XCOM project, just in the original game, that much. That's why you only get funding from the country that you're currently in, and only if you give people a satellite, they fund you.
Right.
It's like the whole, it's like, yeah, just do this for publicity's sake. They focus on our own, and that's why you actually don't get any money in the beginning.
Right, so since this is a pick up and play type game style, there's missions and such, so you got your main story missions, but you also have side missions. I do recommend doing as much as you can possibly do. You don't have to do all, just a good chunk will do. As in here, the Fulton system. You probably should learn how to do this. This is pretty important.
Around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using
We need to
the
recruit,
phone recovery
pretty much.
system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
Right. So yeah, you go to your mission prep to get yourself better equipped if you're not happy with certain things. So, for starters, that one, get rid of it. There you go, much better.
Much
Change-
safer.
You can change your uniform, and the game will tell you what certain things excel at.
Ah, okay.
There are some silly ones, mind you. You can go topless if you want. Right. It seems the base fatigues actually seem pretty decent. That's fine. You can just tell which environments they excel at and such. But
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the base fatigues are pretty decent, really. It just excels better at jungles, but that's it. You can edit in the communications and such, if that's a thing you care about. Let's see. Nope, that's fine. I don't have any other weapons. I don't want an assault rifle in my hand accidentally.
I just use my stun assault rifle.
Let's see. Oh, since we're in the day and age of Sony Walkman, you can play music in the background whilst you're doing your missions, and no one will hear it, thank God. Now, I think this love box here is just something in reference to something. It might be just for the sake of having the HD version. Right now it's just filling up a slot, which I don't think is actually quite usable for stealth, but I'll just keep all of it. It's not doing anything.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And if you were doing online side, you'd be able to change Snake for a different person to train them up pretty much. You know, for side missions.
Okay.
Right. Why is he not available? I guess I need someone to do this mission. Alright, well, since I can't...
Just started.
No, it says...
The boss has
Oh, wait.
The boss has infiltrated the area around
Snake's
the
already
coastal
been
supply
here, that's
facility
why.
and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't
Thank you
just
for the
leave him there
follow,
to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the
Pernia,
unconscious soldier
okay.
using the Fulton
Hello.
recovery system.
Sorry,
Hi.
this is the name. Hello.
Next, Penix.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say Pernia. I think that works better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm suspicious, and I'm not sure why.
Snake.
All right, so that side missions require me to have someone else do the job, since Snake has already been through that environment.
Okay. So you need to hire somebody.
Just a kid.
Which is
Convince.
exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things
She has a
quiet
great
down.
radio signal.
Teacher.
Signal.
Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
It's not a bad thing as long as you're entertained by the game.
We can talk
Well,
anytime.
I'm sorry, we don't
Oh,
do Spanish.
sorry.
Promise me, Snake.
It's coincidental we're dealing with Spanish-based topics here in this game, so
I'll contact you if I find your friend.
we're sorry. We have German. German's an option.
If you need to know about Costa Rica, the
Not surprised you
geography, the
speak that,
climate,
but...
the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask.
It is. It's good. It's the Metal Gear series. It holds up.
To achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last.
You can't trust Disney to do all the work.
You won't find it without making
Disney?
sacrifices.
Well, normally most Disney stuff happens is, if you wish hard enough, it will come true.
Oh yeah.
Never even been interested
True.
in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Imagine if her name was like War or something equivalent to translate it to.
See you later.
Different story now.
Snake, use your
Maybe
radio
there's somebody called War just working against us right now. We don't know.
and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Haas can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are.
I don't think those spears are spears. I think they're more like
Follow
rockets.
the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
We should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system.
Ooh.
You choose how to handle it, boss.
What if I do both put him to sleep and Fulton it? So yeah, you can do this with multiple players as well. Like, you don't have to do this solo if, you know, someone else happens to have a copy of this very game. Not everyone does, but you know, it's an option.
Okay. Maybe I should get it.
If you got a PS3, it's ideal. But you also need PlayStation Online crap, but you know, still.
Yeah. And I actually probably couldn't talk to you then.
Right.
Literally support voice chat.
Well, considering it has the whole, you know, pre-built text chat thing, probably not. But you know, Discord. That's why it exists.
Yeah, but then I will be downstairs, meaning
Yeah.
my PC isn't here.
Let me just check controller thing. No, that's fine. Alright. Okay, just making sure.
You can use the radio you
there we go.
just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You
Let
know
me
you
see.
can assign the radio to the
here
select
we go.
button by choosing options from the menu window.
Oh, nice. Which is probably. Oh, it's set up to auto aim. I don't want to auto aim. I'm going to turn that off. Let's see. Where do I switch that? Here we go. Codec. There we go. As it should be. Right.
This is Miller, hearing you loud and clear. You know you can assign the radio
I
to the
just
select
did it,
button by
Miller.
choosing options from the menu window.
Let's
Some of
see.
this game thinks it needs to explain things it just explains all the time. Nobody heard that.
Ah, he's fine.
Like the fact if you slam somebody into the floor, it usually makes a noise.
It's surprisingly quiet. Right, here's the Fulton system. Off he goes. This is based on a real thing, by the way. Like, he doesn't just go off into space, like a plane or a helicopter picks him up.
Fulton recovery subject
There you
confirmed
go. Now
on
he's signed up.
helicopter.
Yep, that's how you recruit them. You just package them up.
So you knock out. I mean, does that equivalent?
Just anyone, really. Like, you can just zap them and then package them up. Off he goes.
Then they just work for you.
Yep. Doesn't matter who or where they're from. Off they go.
Oh,
Fulton recovery to
Big Boss must
helicopter.
be really convincing.
I know,
Or
right?
has some really good benefits, like with some working for him.
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna go this way, but the other way has an exclamation mark, and I'm wondering as to why. I bet you it's story reasons why, isn't it?
That
Yep.
area is not part of the mission.
Damn it, Miller. I gotta do this the long way.
That's all.
I'm glad you can at least preview where you're going to next. Thank God. I gotta do this the long way. Fun.
Wait, so he's preventing you from going where you need to go by saying this is not story relevant?
Yeah, seems to be. Which is bullshit. It's just a transitional point. Alright, moving on. This is a waste of time if I ever saw it. Where is he? There he is. Okay, where are we? Well, something's going on over there. Just move around that. We got 3 guys. Fun.
Oh no. How
Okay.
can you possibly take them out on?
If only he had like a long-range weapon that knocks him out immediately. That's 1.
What's going on?
2. 3. This is much easier than it actually looks like somehow. And they took a while to even respond.
I didn't loot them before you sent
Yeah,
them
I
out.
forgot. I have to unequip the thing before I can loot them. Yeah, that's not annoying. I can only do this so many times, mind you. But this is a great way to hide bodies. Get back here, you stupid thing. Stupid physics bodies.
It's also a bit strange that nobody notices the fact that they're floating away.
Well, they kind of fixed
With
that in 5, but still.
a helicopter flying over us to pick them up.
Yeah, it's the helicopter part that doesn't alarm them. Alright. We're at the target. Let's see what we got. Almost there. Just gotta crawl my way over here.
The boathouse should be close by.
I see it.
Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the
Bet
commandante.
you I can make that shot. Come on. Ah, damn! I don't think he saw me. Ah, bugger. Okay, moving on.
No. Oh, the guy that's looking at somebody's attacking him is just laying down for a quick nap. Everything's fine.
How do I've forgotten to re-equip the thing. I got more, but I forgot how to equip it.
The silencer.
Yeah, I've forgotten which button it is. That's not that. It's one of these.
The third session didn't prepare for this, sadly.
No, you did not tutorialize me for this part. Ooh, crap. Give me that. I want that. Oh, I'll figure it out. Probably using a manual would be nice. I mean, you probably have it somewhere. This presents a problem. I bet you something stupid. This is bothering me now. It's gotta be one of these, maybe.
Yeah, used to not that many buttons in the controller.
Oh, square is tied to the.
To neutralize an enemy. Put him to neutralize
Maybe.
an enemy.
Maybe I just.
Neutralize that
Come on.
Neutralize
Miller,
an
help
enemy.
me.
Put him to sleep, knock him out, or
Yeah.
leave him in a near-death state.
Where's my.
Whatever floats your boat.
My. Can you just excuse me for. Right.
Oh no, I need to talk now. Entertain.
Hang on, let me just check if there's in the built-in manual. That'd be nice. Nope, because the UI won't show up elsewhere. Why would it? Alright, right, let me just quickly look up this thing. They can't see this, so let's see. Metal Gear Peace Walker. Can't believe I have to do this because I can't remember. Let's see.
Equip silencer.
Yeah. Equip silencer. Here we go. It's probably something stupid. Yeah, that's what they called it.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, come on. It's around here somewhere. I think it's something stupid like can't. It just. But there's a amount, isn't there? I don't think.
No.
Okay, I don't think you can alright. Whatever. Whatever. I'll just have to work with it.
Also, you did auto switch aim again. Was it intentional?
Yeah, but oh, so both square and select. That's the most pointless button to change. It could be there on 2 separate buttons. Oh, whatever. Right. Well, I can't over rely on this thing. Great. And I need it at the most critical point. I've wasted the damn thing for it.
They just want to make it interesting.
Ah, screw being silent. I'll just do it at a distance. It'll take a while for them to realize anyway. That's one.
Shots fired!
You don't say. They take way too long to even know what's going on. Yep. You'll fall asleep in a second. Any second now. Come on. Stop and get. Okay, that should be one.
You woke him up again by firing loudly.
Tranquilizers don't work like that. Off he goes. It's the best way to get rid of bodies, they'll never know.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Give me your stuff. Okay, one left. And it's gonna be on use from you.
Must have been the wind.
Yep.
Now meet with
Very
the
loud
Allied
wind.
Commandante. He's inside the boathouse.
In here? There was stuff in here. I did not bring that to the mission.
You picked it up and before you dropped them off.
How do I get up there? There's no stairs to it.
Maybe you jump and
You jump good.
lift yourself up.
Anyone home?
Stay away! Don't touch me! Get away! Guinness! Exchange! No way! What do we do?
Oh, they got a kid.
Is right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax. I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got.
Come on, first one's free.
I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano.
Kind of looks similar to Meryl,
I came to
just a
Costa
bit.
Rica to take pictures of birds.
I wonder if that was intentional.
His character design.
Petzels.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh,
Let me smoke
okay.
too.
We can talk about it.
It's not that cool.
Tell me what's going on here.
But all the cool guys like you two are doing it.
They don't look like private security.
Because we're adults here and we haven't learned our lesson yet.
The latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across the suspension bridge.
Factory to the north. Across
Why do I have to go the long way there?
Have you seen the big transport boat? Mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade.
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here.
Because there's no bridge across the river else. I mean, if only there were vehicles that could travel
I could
on
introduce
water,
you to
but
some of our compas
Upstream, no
there,
less.
but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there.
Go to the mountains, you say? Can do.
Torture us for information about our compass, and then they kill us like pigs.
All right.
Is that a rocket launcher?
Our last hideout.
I think it is.
Don't waste it, you only got the one shot.
Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo.
Gonna guess that's what killed her father.
Papa, he was la esperanza, our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero.
He's an idiot. He doesn't know
Fought by
better.
Sandino's side.
Okay.
I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Well, you've only just started.
You know what I mean?
El Colibri!
Oh, the cigar.
Oh. That was a good one as well. Well, there goes the revolution. Don't waste it, you only got the one.
Get down!
Yeah, this is really advanced for the
Oh.
70s. Oh shit. Yeah. Nice. Another.
Good job, Demo.
I'll get it. Yeah. Another. That should be easier.
Depends on if you can just hit it. And it's enough, or if you need to hit a specific part.
Oh god damn it. This thing should be easier to hit.
Un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot.
Doesn't make the drones any different. There he goes.
No, he won't survive the fall!
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Ugh.
Why does it sing?
Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Fine, Chico! Venceremos!
Secret! Oh,
Brothers! Right. Well, that's a good start. We found the revolution and lost some members on the way. Oops. Right. So I think
That's what revolutions are usually doing.
they start off strong, then they peter out. So I think the reason why the silencers I can't replace them is that they just have a durability thing that I can just upgrade. And since the missions are so short, that's probably why you don't replace them.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned?
And not
I heard
Warhammer.
rumors about it.
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill. Which means one thing, it's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call.
Why
yet.
not?
We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
If. Alright. Now that we actually hired some people, we could do some side stuff.
Hey.
let's go back to the mother base and do some R&D. Naturally, some people were more equipped to do R&D rather than field missions, so yeah. We have to assign them though, so that's the problem. Okay. Right, so let's go to the staff. No, I have a good idea how that works. Alright, so pretty much everyone who works at Mother Base has a name and everything, well, name, but they are assigned to certain things, but you gotta figure out what they're best to assign to, and sometimes it's best to do it manually, because sometimes the bots just do not know what to do with them. Yeah, some people are better skilled at certain things, so assign them as you wish. It is best to do this manually. Let's see, you can hold off on that. So sometimes they're a bit too even on certain elements, so you gotta figure it out pretty quickly. Putting them on certain teams does make them develop better on that skill as well, so maybe this guy is weak on combat, put him on the field, and he may actually develop being better at combat.
If he survives.
Yeah. For now, a good chunk of these guys are pretty decent R&D. Let's put you on... There's only 2 slots here for this, so it's either combat or R&D. We'll put one on combat. We need something to it. You're going to combat. And you. And you. You as well. Combat again. Again.
Is there a
Again.
cafeteria stuff?
We're in the cafeteria. This is pretty much what it is. But yeah, there will be that for later on. We just don't have it yet. We need to develop it.
Okay, okay.
So, go there, there. Obviously, Master Mill is pretty high on the list by default, so save him for what you really need. That's that developed. Let's go into R&D, and let's see what we can make. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's just information, isn't it? Okay. Make ammo, uniforms for stuff, and other things. Okay. Weapons. Let's see what we can make. Let's make the second variant of the Hush Puppy to make it last longer. So, yep, we got money to spare. So that'll take in-game time to develop. So, you know, make multiple things whilst you're at it. Let's see, got a rocket launcher. I'll obviously just be developing the passive stuff. There's no way I'm going to need
Yeah,
everything.
I figured.
Some violent weapons we needed, like certain rocket launchers later on. This base one is fine. I want a different type of one later on, though. So you can make rations and other things. Let's make this analyzer since it's asking for it. Let's see. Can't make anything else. Fair amount of Fultons left over, so that's all good.
Oh, can you upgrade the Walkman into an iPod?
Bit too advanced there. It can upgrade, so we'll find out later on. We just need more people on the development side. Let's see, and you can view the mother base as a whole if you want to. You know, this will expand later on, so you know, it's not just that for now.
Neat.
Right. But now we actually got people who are on the field, so let's actually do some side missions. Okay, so we'll not do that. Now we got some things.
We pretty much just forced them into slavery, right?
We are persuading them very, very convincingly.
That doesn't make it sound better.
Alright. You do want to pay attention to the stats, obviously. We'll take... we'll take Alligator. I don't know who this guy is, but, you know, he has a face. Alright. I do not want that. We're gonna go on the passive route here, people.
Yeah, still have a grenade on him.
It's, you know, in case you encounter any, you know, fence, gate, doors. Just in case another one shows up.
He's still going to kill somebody with the grenade. That's what I would do.
More likely I'm just gonna end up killing myself with it if I cook it too long.
No, but the guy... Oh, you're playing as him. Okay, okay. See.
To bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton recovery on a soldier. Get up next to
Can
them
Fulton
so the
multiple people's
icon
though.
appears, and push the action button.
It didn't have to be just him. I could Fulton anyone. You do have to be aware of your spatial environment. You can't just shoot from a corner blindly. Hush Puppy for the win. Off he goes. And you. They just do not notice this stuff. Bless you.
Thank you.
Sleep.
Recovery helicopter is complete.
Yes.
Come on. Go to sleep.
Sleeping.
There we go. Just anywhere else in the body, it takes a while to kick in. And there's our target.
Hurry up and send those knocked out soldiers back here.
Already doing it. Damn it, Miller. There we go. With the job done, we'll just fold ourselves back on.
Can't wait to see what else you can do.
Also, how are they floating up? Like, it's just a parachute.
It's more like a temporary hot air balloon. Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
It is based on a real system. Like, it's not exactly the same, but it is pretty close.
Okay, okay.
Mission accomplished. Let's see. See, you get more stuff and equipment for doing side missions, so it is worth doing, and you know, more people to assign and such. You know, you want to develop the mother base, you're gonna need it.
Okay. But I have a feeling that you're still only going to use the Hush Puppy the entire game.
Maybe. Or at least maybe a sniper equivalent. So now we finished a mission, now we got the Model 2. You know, develop stuff whilst you're waiting. So, with that, let's make some more stuff. So he's going to R&D. Now we can make more handguns, snipers, such. Develop your team, you get more stuff for it. Most of it's going to go to R&D, really. You can go to combat. You... save it. You can go to combat. You can't freely swap them out, they're not just locked to the thing, so you know.
Okay, nice.
Okay, that'll do. So you just quickly tab over. Some people may decide to, you know, be rebellious, or, you know, morale may drop if you can see the life and psych meter there. It may happen at some point and they need to be discharged in the brig. So, you know, these are actual people, they have lives here.
And no, not anymore. This is the life now, and if they don't comply, they get thrown into jail.
Man, that big boss, what a guy.
What did you just say?
That's a compliment, damn it. Okay, so with that done, I'm not sure what the point of the target practice is. I'm not sure if they provide anything or not, but it's a thing. I'm not sure if I should bother with it or not.
I mean, you can buy it at least.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. If it's something that's needed later on, we'll deal with it. Alright, I think we have time for one more main mission, and I can call it there.
That sounds fair.
This is going to be our main game for the next few weeks. Enjoy. Really tempted with the idea to do this multiplayer though, would be nice. Right, just check my stuff. No, yeah. The story main mission has to be Snake. Of course it does. Okay, good. The equipment stays
did you re-equip your silencer?
It shouldn't. I think it does it automatically, but you can see now it's the Mark II variant. You know.
Okay.
You can't really change it. It's not gonna hold more ammo with this thing. Hopefully it's the same with the suppressor, but we'll find out. We just gotta keep upgrading it and it'll be fine. Just gotta wait for the loading screen. My god, men. Where'd all the bodies go? I mean, I saw a few helicopters fly by. Does that mean anything?
They've got reinforcements coming.
Okay, let's see. Both another ready. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, actually, let's go up here. What we got? A lot of none, but a good vantage point.
This guy is not looking in the right direction at all.
Oh,
Oh no, they're thinking it's the barn. Let's see.
That makes logical sense. They're being ready for it. They didn't see this coming, though. Did you check to see if there was any in that sniper's perch? No, I thought you were doing it.
No, it was clear when we got here. It's not like people move around in the combat zone.
Ah, stupid. Perfect. Much more successful in compared to Arkham. Like, I'll
I mean,
take that.
Arkham City would be a lot easier if Batman also had a silenced gun.
Yeah, it's like he can't use guns. There's nothing but suppressors though. Like, you know, silencers and such. You know, just knock him out. Tranquilizers. It's the answer to everything. Can you imagine if he did that for intimidation factor? One day he just suddenly shows up with a gun. It's like, oh shit, he's finally turned. Knocks him out with
Oh
it.
no, he snapped. The fair, like, at one point, like, criminals and people wouldn't surprise if Batman just snapped. Like,
You know, so I'm free to move wherever I want. It's nice. Still not gonna go the way they intend me to go though. Damn routes though, I gotta take the long goddamn way. Ration over there. I don't want it. Let's just change to that.
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters combat.
wait, where did he stand up again? That's illegal.
No. Sleep. Okay. Now the CQC's only good for so long.
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
Well, like it's beyond the capabilities of, you know, development.
That's beyond the scope of this operation.
Well, swimming was out of scope for them. This
Yeah, yeah.
program, not it's actually project management joke in programming.
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry.
What rope bridge? I didn't see one. That's blocked off. Ooh, hello. Mean to do that. Just wait for me to get back up. Sleep. Oh, actually, damn it. I waited too long. Could interrogate him for stuff. Oh, do it on the next one. Off he goes.
You need to get him once he works for you.
You gotta equip the radar as well.
Helicopter is complete.
Here's the bridge.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge.
What was that? I'm too busy sniping him.
Bridge's handrail to hang.
There we go.
You can't hang down when you're crouching.
Not with that attitude. What we got? And again. Yeah, one more. No, no ration on him. Shame. Right, off he goes. How dare you?
Start talking.
Well, that's not helpful at all. Sleep. Side effect for tapping them too much is that they do wake up from doing that. So, God, he's
Okay.
stubborn. There you go. Yeah, if you tap them, that's just gonna force them to wake up. So, recommended only do it once.
But must stop.
Yeah, that's true. You only need the first one though. Pretty sure 3 is unnecessary. I don't think they even drop a third thing. Here we are again. Nobody else? Nope. Okay. Nice and slow. Enough. Get here! I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna find out in a minute.
Start talking.
Yeah. Go on.
Start talking.
Speak, damn it!
Somebody there?
Shit.
Just give you general gameplay tips if you interrogate them.
Yeah, I think so. It's supposed to provide other information, but whatever. And off you go. What's that? Nice. That's blueprints.
Fulton Recovery
I'm out of Fultons, aren't I? Yeah. Right, not gonna do things manually now. Probably really save on these things, but it's too easy. Here. Don't sleep.
You won't have to worry about that one anymore. So long as none of his buddies show up anyway. Go ahead and use Fulton Recovery to bring the target in.
Just put him to sleep.
It's
Don't worry
not
about
gonna
him.
bring him in.
I don't have any Fultons. I only had so many.
Oh, okay, okay.
Once you run out, you run out. Like, in 5 they exchanged that for it costing money to use, but it was so cheap that, you know, there's no reason not to use it.
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
I've got to do things the hard way. Annoyingly. Just go the long way. Thank God the range of sight is so small. Oh, never mind. I got more Fultons. Just go back and claim what I missed. I think he saw that. Well, someone saw that. I heard something. God, the range of sight is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
And audibility as well.
They're just not aware.
Well, they're aware, selectively.
Someone's firing at us. Go into alert status.
No, I'm not.
Dispatching reinforcements. Proceed with extra caution.
These waffles actually alarm anyone.
Did notice this now.
There was a guy at the back there, and I think I accidentally shot the wall.
Okay, so he noticed that, but not the fact that the other guy had 2 rounds flying past him.
I think it was this guy that spotted me. Get on the next one. Next one. Guy on the wall heard that. Sleep. He'll pass out in a minute. There he goes.
This is HQ.
I don't think you can use the Fultons here. I'm gonna find out. Oh, he goes.
Okay.
Never mind. Walls be damned.
Fulton Recovery helicopter is complete.
What's up with this guy? He's got a different outfit on. I want to know. Must have something important on him for having a different outfit. Right, I think my suppressor's used up. It is, okay. Back to manual. It'll work eventually.
But the fact that they don't see stuff, they always seem to hear you like right as you approach them.
Damn it, fell asleep. Right, I'll keep him keep knocked out for longer. In here? Got a new camo. Nice. Okay. Eat. Always look around. You never know what's behind the next corner.
Yeah.
I don't have that gun equipped. God damn it. That's a tank. And they have body armor. I don't think my tanks can go through that.
Can you CQC the tank?
I wish.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake?
Wait, what? Oh, good. First boss fight already. Is the tank the boss? Oh, thank God. I could just prep myself in the next one. I was worried for a minute. It's like, I don't even have a goddamn rocket launcher. I'm not ready for this shit. Yeah, the Hush Puppy's so gonna level up so much. Nice, 14. It's in camo. Right, time to assign them and see what we can get. This gameplay style will be transferring over to Metal Gear 5 for some reason, but it works.
Putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on
something we learned in World War II.
Obviously.
Yeah, men will work on good food.
Steady supply of provisions is
Yeah.
one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team.
Nice.
The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough,
Low
then we
morale,
can start losing
people won't work.
Anyway, I need you to
I mean,
assign guys to the mess
I
hall team.
also wouldn't.
Copy
I mean, I probably wouldn't work for him in the first place after just being dropped there. But
Right.
maybe he makes good arguments. No, dentist, insurance, stuff like that.
See, the points go up because they go into certain classes. So since we have no one assigned to the staff for the cookery stuff, we better fix that right now. The food is too low. Nope, pretty much the exact same thing. Let's see, who do we have? Oh, yeah, he's going right into the mess hall. Go in there. You're going in there. Let's see. Oh, him is going in there.
I think this is actually nice. Like, bet a lot of these people who are really good at cooking had to join the army for one reason or another, but never could pursue the dream of being a cook, and now they can.
Here's their chance. First can go into combat, I think. Oh, except him, he's going to the mess hall. And him, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to transfer him over to the next thing. Go in there, and now I'm just going to check the combat in case anyone just happened to be skilled in anything else. Like him, he'd be somewhere else later. He's slightly better in the mess hall, so off he goes. And him too. Like if I wanted to, could train him up in other areas, but I'm not gonna. Nah, it takes too much effort, and like the amount of people you will acquire can make up for it anyway. Yeah, now we got the mess hall, and we got good morale, over 160% amount, so all is well here. You can see on the field here.
But no.
Yeah, you can see on the field here. There's a little bit of construction going on the left there. Something's being built whilst all this is going on.
Neat.
Right, I think this is a good point to stop. Doesn't hurt to do stop a little bit early.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just make the save. Go. Right. Okay, that shall do for a stream. Let me just get the thumbnail thing. There it is. So yeah. So fun fact with this model, I had to do a little bit of cheating just to make this work, because I couldn't really find the Peace Walker model for Snake, so I just cheated a bit using Metal Gear 5's model, because they did use this outfit design is in Peace Walker, so it's as close as I can get. But I had to cheat with the headband, because that Snake doesn't have the headband, so I had to use a different model, a previous Snake that has it, just to put it on, because he needs it. It's got to represent that version of him. God damn it. Editing is fun. You can't even tell where I photoshopped it either. I did it seamlessly. Yay. Right. Okay, that shall do for a stream. So, today's Wednesday. Yes, so check back tomorrow for more Peace Walker and where we stealth around and do stuff. Right. So, till then.
And
bye
black
all.
people.
Yeah. Convince people, persuade them. Right. Till then, bye all.
Bye.